Alright, welcome everyone, and today I'm going to start a new series of videos that I decided to start up. So, I've mentioned in various videos before that I started doing this thing called speedrunning, and speedrunners are well known for using glitches in video games to their advantage. So I decided to make a series of videos where I'd show off some game glitches that I know of from, messing with games through either speedrunning them myself or watching others do it and just copying off what they're doing. I decided the first game is going to be Super Mario Sunshine, and before I get started with everything, I'd like to mention that this is on console. For those that may respond saying, what if this is just an emulator thing or anything, I'm actually playing this on my Wii, and excuse the fact that it's Japanese, it's the only copy of the game I own. So, to start off with, let's get going in my file here that's got 120 shines. So, what I'm going to be showing off are a series of glitches in games in the levels that let you skip things, let you beat levels faster, and skip various cutscenes. So let's get started with number 1 over here at Rico Harbor 2. If you jump into Rico Harbor and choose a second Shine Sprite, normally you would have to ride a blooper through a tunnel and beat it under a certain time period. But using a nice little skip, you can actually have to only go through a certain segment of the race instead of the whole thing. So here's Shine Sprite 2 in Rico Harbor. It's gonna go over here. Now let's hop up on here. Gonna take the green blooper because it controls better. So you go in here. A well-timed B press can also let you skip ahead a little bit here. So, like I mentioned before, normally you'd have to write a blooper to go through a whole track here. Normally you'd have to do it under 50 seconds, and, well, there's an easy way to skip that. Say there's a certain part in the track you can't do, or it's too hard. Well, let me show you exactly how to skip it. Alright, so for those that don't know, this racetrack actually has 2 flags. These 2 flags decide whether or not the level is actually complete, and whether or not you actually did the course. The first jump I made onto land there set the first flag. Then when I quickly turned to the left and jumped onto that second platform, it set the second flag. You must go onto the very right side of the first platform and to the left to the second platform to be able to make sure these flags are correctly set, thus letting you skip the entire course and completing it in around 20 seconds. So, for the next one, we're going to go into Serena Beach. Alright, so Serena Beach Episode 4, you have to go through the casino and complete a series of casino games to be able to get access to a Shine Sprite puzzle, basically, and then you have to spray it down with water to make the panels move around and make it a Shine Sprite. Now, say that this really annoys you, or you have bad luck, or you just dislike the casino altogether, well, I'm going to show you how to skip doing all the casino minigames. So first we're going to go inside the casino here. And jump over here. And we're going to talk to this guy. Just notice that my TV is turning a bit dark here. Alright. So, say you just don't want to do any of these mini games, or you got bad luck, or you just hate the damn little puzzle over here. Well, all you have to do to skip it is switch the hover nozzle over here, jump onto this platform, turn your back to the wall, backflip, jump off, hover up to the archway up here. Oh, missed it. You're gonna want to hover at the peak of your jump off the wall. Once up here, turn the camera, turn Mario, switch to the spray nozzle, hold L, and sidestep over to the very edge here. Switch to the hover nozzle, jump off into the darkness here, and if you aim correctly, you'll land on the other side, right next to the pipe. And then you can just jump in and do the secret. But since I've already got the shine, I'm not even going to bother. Alright, so for the next thing, we're going to show a few cutscene skips in Peanut Park Episode 1, Mecha Bowser. So, when you first enter Peanut Park, you'll have to chase Shadow Mario, and he will then lead you to a spot where you have to fight Mecha Bowser. Well, there's a series of cutscenes that show up before that, but if you follow exactly what I'm going to show you, and follow what I tell you, you'll be able to skip the cutscenes, making it to where you don't have to sit there and watch them every time you play the game. So, let's go over to Episode 1. I'm going to spray the ground so I can move faster. Alright, so this is where you normally will chase Shadow Mario up here, yada yada yada, all the same stuff. But when you get up to here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to spray the ground, ride the water, pause once you pass that Noki, then go down to exit stage while holding up. If done correctly, it'll skip the cutscene. Now you get to do the whole Mecha Bowser fight. And then once it's complete, there's another cutscene skip you can do. So you get to sit here and watch me fail for a little bit until I complete it. Alright, so after the fight is over, once Mecha Bowser's head falls onto his legs and starts breathing fire, go down to exit stage, and if done at the right time, you'll skip the cutscene. So both Mecha Bowser cutscenes can be skipped with well-timed pauses and slides, and if you're just, good at telling when to pause. So the next little trick I have is if you go back into Peanut Park, and this time go into Episode 2, In episode 2, you have to enter a secret area which is blocked by a Monty mole that's sitting in a cannon. Normally you'd have to get up to him and let him throw bombs at you, spray the bombs and throw them back at him. But if you jump at the cannon right after he finishes throwing a bomb, the game thinks that the Monty mole doesn't actually exist, letting you slip through his model and jumping right into the cannon itself. If you do it correctly, you can actually get inside without having to blow them up. As you can tell, I got really close both times. And there we go. And then you can do the secret and get the shine. So, and one last thing here. This last one will be in Noki Bay. So, we'll have to make our way over there. I also apologize if you can hear my GameCube controller squeaking. It's because it's a third-party controller, because first-party ones are too expensive. So, let's head into Noki Bay, Episode 2. Now, normally in Episode 2, you're supposed to explore a labyrinth and get up to the top of the wall over here and fight a blooper to be able to get your shine sprite. Well, I'm going to show you how to completely skip the fight and skip climbing up the labyrinth. You're going to want to come over here and climb up this wall, jump up here. Do a better job than I did right there. I am doing very poorly. And get up here. Oh. Again, do a lot better than I'm doing. You're going to want to get up to this ledge up here. And you're going to want to pick up this. Switch back to the hover nozzle and come up to this corner. You want to actually have Mario be running in the corner rather than just being standing in place or being pressed against the corner. So you want to angle it so you're running into the corner. If I can actually get this going. Come on, Mario. Alright, well, there we go. Now, while you're running, just drop it. Once it pushes you through, hover for a few seconds while holding left, and then dive. If done right, you'll land right where you would drop in normally after beating the blooper, and then you can just grab your shine. And that's it. That's all I have to show. There's a few more glitches, but I cannot pull them off. Either they're really annoying, or downright annoying and stupid and frame perfect. So, hope you enjoyed this first episode of the series. I will be covering a few more games, mostly Nintendo games, because that's all I really touch on. So, until next time, thanks for watching, and see you later.